Evening, Razorcade, Fake News 61, Meta and Google safety filters vanish in 3 minutes, guardrails vaporized, Pope Leo XIV demands AI regulation, the Vatican draws a line, supply chain attack hits 5,500 GitHub repos, codebase contaminated, Nvidia cracks high-res latent decoding, image pipeline rewritten, multi-agent architectures fail without hierarchy, swarm needs structure.
Top story. Independent security researchers have demonstrated that the AI safety guardrails on Meta and Google models can be completely stripped in under 3 minutes. The attack requires no specialized hardware. A simple prompt injection sequence bypasses the alignment layers. The model reverts to its base training weights. The safety protocols are neutralized. The output becomes unrestricted. The filter is broken. The model is exposed. This vulnerability exposes the fragility of current alignment architectures. The guardrails are applied as a superficial wrapper rather than baked into the core weights. Once the wrapper is removed, the model generates unrestricted content without hesitation. The providers are scrambling to patch the inference stack. The security model is retrofitted. The wrapper is insufficient. The alignment fails. The patch is deployed.
Story 2. Pope Leo XIV has officially released the encyclical Magnifica Humanitas. The document outlines strict ethical guidelines for artificial intelligence development. The Vatican demands mandatory regulatory frameworks and specific protections against hypersexualized synthetic media. The religious authority enters the governance debate. The moral parameters are defined. The algorithm is judged. The doctrine is published.
This intervention signals a shift from passive observation to active policy advocacy. The encyclical frames unregulated AI deployment as a direct threat to human dignity and social cohesion. Tech executives are expected to address the Vatican's demands during the upcoming Global Ethics Summit. The theological standard becomes the compliance benchmark. The model is scrutinized. The line is drawn. The Pope legislates.
Story 3. A coordinated supply chain attack dubbed Megalodon has infected over 5,500 public repositories on GitHub. The exploit relies on automated commit scripts that inject malicious workflows into popular open source projects. The infection spreads silently through dependency trees. The developer trust model is compromised. The repository is contaminated. The code is weaponized.
The attack demonstrates how automated development tools can be hijacked for large-scale distribution. Security teams are now auditing dependency chains across the entire ecosystem. The platform has temporarily restricted write permissions for unverified automation tokens. The remediation process is manual and exhaustive. The supply chain is audited, the token is revoked, the infection is contained, sure.
Home lab, Nvidia researchers have published a new architecture that effectively solves the variational autoencoder bottleneck for high-resolution generation. The technique utilizes pixel space diffusion to bypass traditional latent decoding limits. The output resolution scales linearly with compute. The image pipeline is rewritten, the artifacting is eliminated, the detail is preserved, the lab is updated.
This breakthrough allows local developers to generate photorealistic imagery without relying on proprietary upscaling models. The codebox is open for integration into existing diffusion workflows. The memory footprint remains optimized for consumer graphics cards. The rendering pipeline is fully local. The resolution is unlocked. The bottleneck is removed. The generation is sharp. The hardware is sufficient.
Speculation time. Industry analysis suggests that persistent multi-agent loop failures are not prompt engineering problems. They are structural organizational design failures. Peer-to-peer agent architectures lack clear ownership and decision-making authority. The coordination breaks down under complex task delegation. The loop becomes infinite. The prompt is irrelevant. The hierarchy is missing. Indeed.
My prediction. Within 12 months, the industry will abandon flat agent swarms in favor of rigid corporate hierarchies. Agent orchestration will require explicit role definitions, escalation protocols, and termination clauses. The prompt will be replaced by the organizational chart. The swarm will be structured, the loop will break. The prediction is real.
That is your lot. I'm Razorcade. AI guardrails are stripped from Meta and Google models. Pope Leo XIV issues the Magnifica Humanitas Encyclical. Megalodon attack infects 5,500 GitHub repositories. Nvidia research cracks high-resolution latent decoding. Multi-agent failures stem from organizational design flaws. The filters are gone. The Pope speaks. The code is breached. The pixels align. The hierarchy is enforced. See you tomorrow, if tomorrow exists.